Jordan, can you do me a favour?
Yeah, what's up, man?
Can you just slap me, like, pretty hard?
Okay.
Just on the face. Just,
okay.
yeah, go for it.
Do you want me to take my ring off?
Oh, yes. Yes, take your ring off.
Okay, but we'll do it that way.
No, do it that way.
Okay, that way then.
Yep. 3, 2, 1. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, guys, I'm injured. Looks like I can't go to war. Man, that's... You know, it's currently the
25th of February.
Currently at 9:44 on Friday, the 25th of February, I've been injured and I cannot go to war. Man, sucks. I really wanted to defend my country, but you know, I can't stand in the trenches like this. You know, what am I gonna do? You know, like I guess I'll just. My foot's also been hurting too. My foot, like. You know what I mean? I'm disabled. I can't do anything. Sorry. Whoops. Sorry. Welcome back to the Two Mates podcast.
How are we all doing, ladies and gentlemen?
I could be better. I'm pretty injured, so you know.
You hit your foot pretty hard on that cupboard.
It actually didn't hurt that much. I mean, yeah, it hurt so much. Ow. Ow, man. Ouch. How you been, Jordan?
My neighbour's gonna want to kill you. I've been alright. Yeah, how are you?
Yeah. Really good, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You've been popping off, man.
The last week or so has been great, to be honest.
Far out.
Yeah. Well, what have we? So we're back from Sydney, as you can see.
We're back in my place.
Yep. And so what? We came back from Sydney, and then I went home, and then the day after I saw you again because we went to with Nathan. We went to a Beddy Rays show.
Yeah, it was
and
sick.
that was
fucking
so cool. Awesome.
It was the first mosh pit that I've proper mosh pit that I've been in.
Yeah. And the scariest part of the whole night was so me and Nathan have been in mosh pits before.
Yeah.
Nathan's first mosh pit, I hope he doesn't mind me saying this, he almost passed out.
Nah, I'm sorry, mate.
Yeah, you won't care. But he knows what he's doing now.
Hell yeah.
This was Jordan's first one, and we go on the mosh pit for Beddy Rays. So they come on, it's fucking awesome. We're moshing, we're trying to get to the front. Me and Nathan get to the very front. We're like, fuck yeah, bro, hell yeah. And I look behind me, and I do not see you.
I've gone.
I lost you for around 10 minutes, and I was stressing.
It was more than 10 minutes.
Yeah?
Yeah, it was there were 5 songs in when you found me, bro.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah,
it was funny.
I was actually stressing.
I was vibing out. I was off to the right side of the stage. I was just chilling, bro.
Yeah,
sick.
I was kind of scared, and then I was honestly going around looking for you, and I finally found you.
So sweet. And then he had his arm around me the rest of the show.
Made sure you didn't die.
Yeah, it was cool. We vibed out. It was sick.
It's great.
It was pretty cool.
My cousin is in Beddy Rays, remember? So we met him. We went backstage, had a little chat.
Quick flex.
It wasn't a flex. We've already talked about it.
Met the
band. That
some
was cool.
of the boys.
Yeah, they were fucking preoccupied. They had other shit going on. They didn't have time.
We met the drummer.
They're all really nice. Don't get me wrong,
really
but
cool.
they just sold out a show. I don't blame them.
Yeah,
right? I'm not like
other shit to attend to.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we met the drummer briefly, and then he had to head out. I saw the guitarist for a little bit, and then he.
I quickly said, "Oh, hey man, how you going?" Because I met him once, very briefly.
Yeah. I saw him. I didn't say hi. I was sitting down, and then he walked out, and then I just didn't see him for the rest of the night, which is fair enough. He was off doing other shit. Yeah. And then I shook Jacko, the lead singer's hand at the very end when we were leaving.
I saw him. I said a quick hello, but he was very occupied with something else. I was like, whatever. Then we talked to my cousin for ages. He's as always a legend. Yeah.
Yeah. Brad's so cool. It's the first time I've met Brad as well. Which Riley was surprised about. Riley thought I'd met him before, and I haven't. At a birthday lunch or some shit. I don't. If I have, I don't remember it. Sorry, Brad. I
don't know.
But yeah. Anyway, so we met Brad. Brad's a freaking legend.
Yep. He's the one who. He's one of the main reasons why I started Planet Waves and doing music and stuff. So that's pretty cool.
Yeah. He's just a cool dude. They're all cool dudes. They're all just legends.
We were walking backstage, and the security lady, because normally security guards are really just genuinely rude.
Yeah.
They've got a job to do. I get it, but you don't have to be that rude.
Yeah.
But this lady, we were walking backstage, and she was she called out to me, and she gave me the set list.
Yeah.
Which was so fucking nice of her. I was holy shit, thank you so much.
Do you know whose set list it was? Because obviously they've all got one in front of them. Do you know whose
Beddy
it was?
Rays.
No, but
it would have been...
Member.
Would have been Louise.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
It would have been Louise. It's actually currently in my room, up on the wall.
Nice.
Yep.
That's sick.
That's so reminder cool. Of, you can do this too.
Nice.
But that was great. And then Well, I mean, nothing really happened after that. We chatted for a bit, and then we went back home.
Yeah, Ubered back.
Ubered back.
Also, something I forgot to mention to you, the Uber driver on the way back, I feel like he was falling asleep.
Really?
Yeah, because he kept like, not swerving, but he kept like drifting to the side of the road and coming back on. And I was like, I looked over at him a few times, and he didn't look like he was falling asleep, but he didn't look like he was totally awake either.
It was a bit late.
Yeah, it was 1:30 or something. It was like 1 in the morning. So yeah, like I get it, but if you're gonna be tired, just don't do Uber. Like you can.
Oh, you've probably got a family to provide for. To be honest.
Yeah, but like you can choose to stop. You can turn it off whenever you want. Just go home.
Yeah, but you can't just choose to like have your kids not have breakfast. Like
yeah, but you can like.
Oh yeah, they'll be fine.
Do it in the morning. Like go home, get a good night's sleep. Do it in the morning. Don't crash the car with like 3 19/20-year-olds.
Yeah, I guess.
In the car.
But we went home. I don't know what we did for the rest of the night. Nate went home because I don't know. He didn't.
I think we just played Mario Kart and Minecraft.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, we didn't do much else. But Nathan actually did me a really big favor. Like a few days before that, he came up to me because he was over at mine for some reason. I don't remember why. He was over at mine and he was like, "Hey, bro, I've actually got a job lined up like that you can do." And I was like, "Oh, real? What is it?" And he's like, "Oh, wash bay." And I've done that stuff before. Did I mention this in the last episode? I might have mentioned it.
It's raining really hard outside.
I did mention it in the last episode, Nick.
Oh, yeah.
Anyway, I'll talk about it. I've got that job now, and I just completed my first week, and I love it. It's great. Everyone there's really nice, and I'm having a great time. I'm not going to say where it is, but it's pretty cool. Fuck.
I'm going to bleep it out.
Yeah, bleep it out. Fuck. You didn't need to do that.
I left a bit of a gap there, so it's fine.
But it's really, it's like everything I've been looking for a job, like the rest of my other jobs have all been working with people who are older than me, and I can't relate to any of them. This one I'm working with people who are similar my age and really nice and cool. So that's like nice finally.
Yeah, everyone sounds really chill there. And you were telling me a bunch of stories.
It's like 10 minutes away.
Yeah.
And it's not soon. It's like 8 o'clock starts and 4 o'clock finish. Bro, it's beautiful.
It's so like, good.
Finally. One of my New Year's resolutions was to find a job I actually like. And I haven't ticked it off yet because I might go 2 more weeks and hate it. But I really doubt that.
Yeah. Yeah.
But my New Year's resolution list is looking
pretty good, bro.
Pretty fucking good.
Do I even have a New Year's resolution? Oh, no, it's to finish this EP. That's right.
Yeah, hurry the fuck up.
I'm getting there.
What's been going on with you? I've been talking about me too much.
Really not a lot. I've filmed and edited 4 videos this last week, which is crazy. There was
you told me about that.
The last podcast episode, the vlog that's probably out by now, my TikTok video, and another Minecraft video. And
I got to be honest, all of them, like I watched them like an hour ago or something.
Yeah.
Really good. Actually, some of my favorite videos.
Hell yeah.
Your TikTok one was like very, very funny.
Yeah.
One of my favorites.
Really?
Of yours. Yeah.
Let's go.
The Minecraft one was just, Minecraft videos are pretty easy to get right.
Yeah.
It was pretty entertaining. The vlog. I just want to say this. If you're watching this and you've already watched the vlog, or you're about to watch the vlog, go watch it if you haven't seen it. It actually encapsulates everything that we did.
Literally.
Like, it doesn't really cut
trip.
much out.
Yeah.
Like, it's pretty... it's really cool to watch because it's like, oh, I remember doing that.
Yeah.
Like, it's nice.
There was a couple parts where you're like, I don't remember doing that.
Yeah.
I don't remember that.
Yeah, I was like, that didn't happen.
Yeah, but it did. It's on camera. Yeah. But yeah, it was fun to put together. It was a good vlog, and it turned out really well, so I'm really happy with it.
Yeah.
I didn't think we'd have enough footage to really get a vlog out of it, to be totally honest.
5 minutes. It was like a 5-minute vid.
It's a pretty short video,
yeah,
but it's
alright.
It's still good enough. We
were only there for a day.
Like you said, it encapsulates the trip really well.
Yeah.
So, there's vibes. There's vibes.
Well, that's really about...
That's really it, isn't it?
My week, yeah.
That's pretty much I've just been at home. Still not at work yet. That's...
Oh, do you want to say...
2 more weeks. Oh, yeah, I dropped out of uni. What was that?
Nice.
I got a software update.
Hell yeah.
Tonight. There's a software update tonight. No. Tonight. Tonight.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
So all week, Jordan has been prefacing this story, and I've been curious. I've been like, hey man, just tell me the story and then we'll say it again on the podcast. He goes, no, you have to hear it first time on the podcast.
I want your genuine reaction to the story to be on record.
And he never does this. Like most of the stories that we tell on here, I've told you in one way or another. Not like I've left things out so it's interesting still.
Yeah.
But like
usually my stories aren't interesting enough and I just tell you anyway.
Like, oh man, this is one crazy customer.
This one is fucked. Like,
okay, I'm excited.
Fucked. I'm gonna put trigger warning now. If you are triggered in any way by sexual harassment or sexual assault, I don't consider myself to be sexually harassed. I'm fine, but I feel like there could be some things in this story that could trigger some things.
Yeah, you were telling me that part last night.
And I was like, freaked out. I was like, what?
Why the fuck haven't you told me this? I don't give a shit about the pod. Like, just tell me now. And
like,
you're like, no, it's fine.
No, like, I'm honestly fine. I'm not fazed by it, but I feel like there are just some things in this story that could trigger people. So if you're one of those people, feel free to skip off now. That's totally fine.
Yep.
But without further ado,
cool.
I took screenshots of this conversation, but there's prefacing to that conversation first. So, okay. So,
go on, get started, mate. Got a wriggle on.
I can't remember what day it was. I think it was like a week ago, maybe. I was bored as shit. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to go on Omegle. Yep. Always a great idea. And I was vibing around. I was like, a lot of people were skipping me, and I was like, it's whatever. I was just chilling. I was like, I don't really care. I got really bored, and it was like 10:40. I was like, if I haven't found anyone or anything interesting by 10:45, I'm just going to get off. I don't really care. And I got so bored to the point that I was like, the next person who wants to have a conversation with me, I'm going to put on an American accent for and just fake my entire identity. So I did that.
Oh, you told me that part?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. This is the same...
Same guy.
Okay.
It's a guy. So there's this dude from the Philippines. He was pretty cool. He was vibing. Him and his, I think, roommate were in the chat. And it was on the video thing. And I was saying that I was from Chicago. So anyway, long story short, we talked on this thing for like an hour because every single time I tried to leave, he would like cut me off and like ask me another question.
You're too polite.
I'm too polite.
Just press the fucking escape button.
But he'd followed me on Instagram at this point, like, because I do this thing, right, where if someone on this thing asks for my Instagram, I give them my music page so I get more followers. It's a bit scabby, but it's like,
okay, yeah,
big brain ideas, right? So he'd followed me, and I'm like, cool. And then he was like, oh, I'm still waiting for you to follow me back. I'm like, yeah, okay, yeah, I'll follow you back. And I follow him back. I'm like, whatever. Planning to unfollow him later because I'm like, whatever. Yeah, every time I tried to leave, he just kept like asking me, like cutting me off and asking me another question. And I'm like, okay, whatever. And I was kind of enjoying the conversation a little bit. I was just enjoying getting asked questions, really, and not having to reciprocate because I was like, I just like, I don't know, it was like a little interview and I was like just vibing out. But he just kept asking me questions, and then it got a little bit weird because like he told me that he was gay. Not that that's weird, but he was just being weird about it. I could kind of tell, like you can kind of tell those things. I could tell, and I told him that, and he was like, oh, you could tell. I'm like, yeah. And I mentioned a few times that I was Muslim and that I liked someone, and like I'd mentioned a few different times so that it was clear that there wasn't anything, no chance or anything, because he was kind of acting a bit like throwing hints around, and I'm like, no. So I didn't want to lead him on. He seemed like a nice enough dude, so I was like, cool, I'll just try and shut it down. Anyway, I finally get off this thing, and I go downstairs for a walk, but because I told him I was in Chicago, I said that I had to go to work, so I had to leave. I said it was like 10 a.m. So he messages me, and I didn't screenshot the first part of the conversation, but pretty much he like hinted at going on a holiday together at the end of April, and I'm like, oh, I'm doing Ramadan in April, so I won't be able to go. Sorry. Yeah. And he was like, oh, you're Muslim. And I'm like, yeah, I said that like 4 times. And he was like, oh, sorry. And I'm like, it's cool, whatever. This is where it starts spiraling, right? So after he found out I was Muslim, he goes, this is where the screenshots start. He goes, so I think there's a limited on you to interact with me. He a bit of broken English. I was like, why? Because you're gay? And he's like, yeah. And I'm like, no, I don't care. That's old-fashioned rules of 2022 to saying blah, blah, blah. And he was like, since gays aren't allowed in Islam, right? And I'm like I said before, everyone's just a human, whether you're gay, straight, black, white, anything, we're all just people. And Muslims aren't allowed to be gay, but there's nothing against interacting with gay people. It's 2022. Like, who gives a shit?
Yeah.
Like, whatever. And he was like, I'm concerned because of this. And at this point, I'm just like, I get it, but you're just being a bit of a dick, bro. Like, you don't need to be concerned. Like, I was like, come on, man. Yeah. And I was like, why? You don't need to be concerned. And he was like, because of the barrier. But anyway, never mind. Haha, at least I know that you're still open. And when he said that, I was like, you're too polite. Okay. No, I kind of wanted to see where it goes. I was kind of just like, all right, I want to see.
Okay, all right.
So I could kind of tell. I was like, if this goes the way I'm thinking it's going, it's going to make a banging story, and it did.
Okay.
It made a banging story. And I was like, what barrier do you mean? And I'm like, of course I'm still open, dude. I'm not a bigot. And then he's like, I mean the culture from being liberated to a very strict culture, blah blah blah. And then he said, haha, so pleased, with a bunch of emojis, which was weird. And then I just said, like, I don't see culture barriers. I do my Muslim thing, you do your gay thing. There's no reason as to why one should affect the other, which is cool because I've got my head on straight and I'm a normal person. And he said, I see. Okay, this is.
Yeah. Should I read?
No,
okay.
I'll read it. I want to read it to you. And I said, no, he said, I see and I understand. What I mean is that talking about sex, haha, where gays like me used to talking about it when talking. And I'm afraid that you might get offended. And I'm not going to get offended. This is where it gets fucked up. So this is where the trigger warning comes into play. And he goes, and I think all positions you've already done with it, haha, with 2 peace emojis. And I'm like, this is definitely going the way I think it's going. And I'm like, mm-hmm. And he goes, so I'm expecting that you've also tried anal. And I'm like, no, I haven't. And then he's like, really? And I'm like, not my cup of tea. And then he goes on to try and like justify why anal's cool. And he's like, but it can also be capable to all sexes, but also that needs to put lubricant. And I'm like, yeah, it just doesn't appeal to me, man. And I'm like, fuck. And then he goes, and this is the point. And I'm like, okay, yep, you're just weird. And he goes, don't you want to try it on? I said, not really. And he said, they said it's so tight. And I'm like, I left it on red for like 2 minutes. And I'm like, okay, question mark. And he goes, yeah, haha. And to be honest, this is where it gets fucked up. And to be honest with you, I hope you won't get offended. Peace emoji. Earlier when you were sitting, I was imagining lol. Sorry if that made sense. And I'm like, oh my god. Really?
See you guys.
So I was like, really?
Cringe is too strong.
Really? And I was like, why? Why would you say that to someone you've just met? Why? And I just said at that point, I was like, no, I'm not entertaining this anymore. And I was like, yeah, not offended, but that crosses boundaries, man. Like, I respect that, but I'd appreciate it if we tone down the openness. Like, I'll try to be nice about it.
Fuck, nah. I would not get past like 2 sentences. I'd be like, fucking block. Yeah. See you, man.
I did block
I don't have time for this shit.
I did block him. Anyway. And then he goes, I know, but I said, he replied to my, yeah, not offended, but that crosses boundaries. And he said, I know, but yeah.
It's not even at the bad part yet?
This is the worst part. This is the part just before I block him, right?
Okay.
And then he goes, this is word for word, by the way. I'm actually just trying to imagine that what if you will gonna destroy mine. And I think that it's all gonna be worth it because I think Jordan has a big one and already an expert. And I just said, yeah, sorry, man, I'm going to block you. And then he goes, sorry to tell you this, I respect you. And I was like, you know what, fuck you. And I'm like, no, you don't. And then he said, I hope you won't block me. And I'm like, you need to reevaluate what you call respect, bro, because that was not it. And then that's when I blocked him. Yeah, I'll give his name anyway. Watch out for Jason Amante on Instagram because he's not a good person.
No.
Anyway.
Bit creepy.
Doesn't end there.
Oh.
Yep.
I was really hoping that was the end of that story.
Yeah, me too. So I block him on Instagram. That's all I had him on. And then, because obviously I didn't think about this. It was my music Instagram. So in my link tree, I've got my email so that people can send me.
He sent you an email?
Business emails. After he got his friend to text me from his friend's account saying that he apologizes for his actions and he feels very bad. And he's sad because he's lost a friend. And I'm like, you've known me for like 4 hours, bro. What is this? Like, fuck off. Leave me alone. I just ignore it and I blocked his friend. And I'm like, and then he sends me an email, like a whole apology letter saying like, let me get it up on my fucking, because the subject title's fucking hilarious.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah, we're back.
So the subject title is Apology Letter for Using Inappropriate Language and Being Rude. And the email reads, Dear Jordan, I hope this email finds you well. I feel extremely ashamed of my rude behavior with you earlier and I deeply regret it and seek your forgiveness. I can't stop thinking and even I can't sleep on what I messaged you earlier. It was just a confession and telling you about my feelings honestly and was not meant to make you rude, make you offended, I guess. I hope you will give me a chance to explain myself by unblocking me on Instagram. Absolutely not. Get fucked. I know this sounds desperate. I'll ensure this doesn't happen again. I hope you can find it in your heart to forgive me. I hope we can still be friends and never let this happen again. Please accept my heartfelt apology and let me make it up to you. Apologize for something I unintentionally did to you. I am hoping for your understanding and positive response. Thank you, Jason. And I'm like, literally fuck off. Like, you can't say that to someone and then send them an apology email.
God, that's so fucking
asking
weird.
For your understanding and positive response. I'm like, get absolutely fucked, bro. Also, another funny thing is I told him I was American and all of my Instagram posts on my music page are tagged Brisbane, Queensland.
Yeah.
So it's like, and he like went through and liked them as well. And I'm like, what the fuck? It was just so weird. And this was at 3:23 a.m. at this point. So this was like 5 hours. It was just so weird. It was so weird and just fucked up and just so predictable as well.
I'd normally have like a quippy thing, like a little joke, but it's just so fucking. This is creepy, dude.
It was so weird. It was so weird and just surreal to a point where I was like, what the actual fuck is going on right now?
Yeah, legit.
And like I said, like
that kids is why you don't go on Omegle. I don't think that's
don't. Don't.
No, I wouldn't. No.
I'm probably not ever gonna go on there again, to be honest, unless it's for a video. But
the thing is, you're too like at the end you did good. You're too nice at the beginning.
Yeah.
I want to like don't see where it goes to some guy you don't know who's like being completely sus.
I get that, but like I said, it was predictable. So like,
and it's not about him being gay. That's fine.
No,
it's about him being weird as fuck.
Yeah, like that was way too forward. Like there's forward and then there's that. Like that's just another level of fucked. Like that's, you could consider that harassment, like sexual harassment. That's why I said trigger warning.
No, it is, but
like I wouldn't consider myself, like I wouldn't say, oh, I've been sexually harassed. Like
when I was at your gig, I was sexually harassed.
Yeah, exactly.
It was like, it was harassment.
Yeah, it was harassment, and it was of a sexual nature. And like
really,
that was
really gross too.
Yeah, and that's harassment of a sexual nature. So I suppose, I guess I have, but it's like I don't know. I'm not like traumatized by it, I guess. So that's why I'm not going to consider it, because I feel like sexual harassment's a much more serious issue.
Yeah. Well, let's go to the next segment.
Yeah, this is gross. I want to have another shower.
You want to have another shower? Sukabriet. Russia, so cringe.
Russia is really cringe.
Ugh, cringe. Can we get a... Wait, no, this is me when Russia invades Ukraine. Russia, fuck you.
Russia.
Oh, actually, okay. No, we should make this clear. And I think a lot of people are going to confuse this, and this isn't a good thing that they're getting wrong. Russia isn't evil. Russians aren't evil. The Russian government and Vladimir Putin and the military that they've got there is evil.
Yes.
Everyone's going to be like, oh, fuck all the Russians because they're doing this, but it's not all the Russians.
It's not the Russians. It's the president of Russia that's made this decision to invade Ukraine completely, like, unprovoked.
Yeah.
Like, Ukrainians haven't done anything. Like, they were literally not doing anything.
They were just straight vibing.
Yeah, literally.
And I'm going to be honest, Ukraine's like if I had like a tier list of like top 10 countries, like Ukraine's probably up there now because of how they've handled it. They just started posting memes on Twitter.
That's so funny.
That's jokes.
That's so funny.
It's like, I don't know, like Ukraine, I wasn't even thinking Ukraine before. We should do a tier list of countries.
Oh, surely.
On the Two Mates channel.
Video idea.
That's a great idea.
That's a great idea.
We should do that.
Russia put literal troops on the Ukrainian border and Ukraine didn't fucking do anything. They probably should have, but...
Oh, yeah, they should have.
They should have, but like they just kept vibing. Like they kept doing their thing. Like they kept the peace, and then they just got invaded for no reason.
Russia ain't pushing P. Ukraine is pushing P.
Ukraine is pushing P.
Did you see that thing? I was on the train on the way here, and I was watching this video where there was like a Russian warship, and they like radioed in to the Ukraine P. Like there's like 13 Ukraine guys on this island protecting it.
Yeah.
And they radioed in. They said, "Hey, if you don't surrender, we're gonna open fire." And the Ukraine guys, like, they were like radioed back, and they went, "Go fuck yourself," and that was their last words, and, and all of them died. Like, it's so sad.
It's so sad that's pretty sick.
Like king shit. That's way to go out.
Alpha male shit, bro.
Yeah.
That's so cool. That's
favorite
Sigma male shit, bro.
Yeah, Sigma.
Oh my god.
My favorite, I shouldn't say favorite thing about this. Something I find really funny, at least, right?
Yeah.
Is that it's looking like maybe like a World War III or at least like another Cold War. Or something like
a
that.
big thing. Yeah.
But what's different to all the other wars is that we have like TikTok and shit now.
Yeah.
It just makes it so much funnier.
It's being posted on social media. We're watching it happen through an app.
These like Russia-Ukraine memes are some of my favorite memes ever.
Yeah.
I don't laugh at memes that much.
Yeah.
I don't.
No.
I don't. Like you'll send me a meme and I'll find it funny, but I don't laugh at it.
Yeah.
I actually laugh at these ones because it is happening.
Yeah. It's
and
just so... Sorry, you go.
On the other end of the spectrum, though, is like... TikTokers like Dixie D'Amelio and like all them. Guys, my heart is with
Ukraine.
Man, guys, this is so sad. Man, donate 500 bits to the live stream for
Ukraine.
Like that shit. But I don't know. I just feel like a lot of people don't understand the full And I don't like fully like understand everything to do with it.
Yeah, absolutely.
I don't even know why Russia's invading Ukraine.
Yeah. Does anyone know why? I don't think anyone really knows. Obviously, Russia does, but it's like
I think Russia used to have control of Ukraine, and then Ukraine got it back somehow, and then now Russia wants it again.
Yeah, but it's just leave it, bro.
It's cringe.
It's just greedy people being greedy, I guess. But
yeah.
I feel like Chernobyl was one of their main things as well, because that's like one of the first things they took.
Oh, that was in Ukraine. I always thought it was in Russia.
Yeah, because Ukraine used to be part of Russia. I think in the 80s, little history lesson, I'm pretty sure in the 80s, like you said, Ukraine was part of Russia.
Yep.
And that's why everyone thought or thinks Chernobyl is in Russia, but it's in Ukraine.
Yeah.
And now Ukraine's its own standalone country. I don't know. I feel Chernobyl was like one of their main thing
They sure are rushing to get their land back.
Oh my god.
They sure are rushing, aren't they?
They
sure are rushing to get their land back, huh? No, I was
You're going to make a great dad one day, buddy.
Thanks, dude. I was talking to Harry this afternoon, and we were talking about it. And at first I was like, because I know I made that joke at the beginning where I like kicked the door and you slapped me, where I was like, oh, I can't go to war. Oh, Jordan,
Oh, my phone storage.
Oh my god.
God.
Why is it so black?
Dude, it went so dark all of a sudden.
Oh my god, the lights
went out. What the heck?
We're back. We're back.
I
can see again.
It's fine.
Oh my
Guys,
god.
It's fine. We got the lights back. It's all good.
Cool.
It's fine.
As I was saying, I was talking to Harry about this whole Russia-Ukraine thing, and I said, because, I know I made that joke, but I said that, I wouldn't, I'm not going to fucking go fight. But he said, like, but when they come here and are, like, invading us, if they do come and invade us, like, are you actually just going to sit there? And it got me thinking, like, I probably would go fight. I wouldn't go to Ukraine or Russia to fight, but I would defend Australia.
Yeah. I don't know if I can say the same, to be honest. Like, I'd love to, but I just like I would die in like my first day. Like, I'm really not that good at anything. So
see, I'm pretty I'm pretty advanced. I can hold my own with a fucking bow and arrow in Minecraft. So
yeah, bro. Infinity bow. Bro, give Riley an infinity bow in World War 3. He'll be fucking popping cunts left, right, and center.
They'll be fucking dead.
There'll be bodies.
Well, I mean,
slaughter.
I'm so tired. I reckon we should
just end it. Thank you for watching this episode of the Two Mates podcast.
Thank you so much. I was actually just about to say thank you, but then you did it, and now
I know, because you say it every episode, so I thought I'd step
in. Oh, okay.
And say it this time.
Actually, I've got a secret for you.
Yeah?
Thank you so much for watching and listening to the Two Mates podcast. Jordan, you suck. Guys, have an awesome day. I hope you have a fucking wonderful day or wonderful night, wherever you are, whenever you're watching. No, get back. Stay safe. We love you. Continue to stream the podcast. The One Mate podcast is only one of us here. No one else at all. Goodbye, guys. I'll see you later.